John 15:1. I say that, it's been a while since I've done these. I'll say that because that's the reference. That's the part, they're going to reference that verse in the Bible. John 15:1. This is not, we're not pulling anything out of this is someone's little editorial here. Remain in me as I also remain in you. John 15. John 14, 15, 16. Remain in me also as also I remain in you. Remember? God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, Spirit of truth, the whole gang in you as one. At home in Jesus. Being in the Spirit, or God in you. In, big word in the Bible, New Testament. Several years ago, we brought home an adult black cat named Juno from the local animal shelter. I have my own personal black cat mafia. I probably have 8 I'm talking about, I got some cats that are black with some white on them. They don't count. I've got like 8 jet black cats. Not necessarily related. I just got a lot of black cats. Unfortunately, they don't do well at the animal shelters. Truthfully, I only wanted to help thinning our mice population, but the rest of the family wanted a pet. The shelter gave us rigorous instructions on how to establish a feeding routine that first week so Juno would learn our house was his home, the place he belonged, and where he'd always have food and safety. Well, you can see where this is going. Sometimes I'll give cats to people, like ranchers, people don't want a couple of cats around. It's the first thing you have to do is you have to build a pen or a large something to keep them in. Litter box, food, water, shelter. This is their base for support. So once we open that thing up, if you bring them up there the first day and just cut them loose, they're looking for that place. They may not know that you just put food there, whatever the case is. You got to home them in. See, that's the key phrase there. Home them in. Takes a week. Open the gate. You got a cat. Let's see if this is going that way. The shelter gave us rigorous instructions on how to establish a feeding routine that first week so Juno would learn our house was his home. The place he belonged and where he'd always have food and safety. This was even if Juno might roam, he would always eventually come home. Very important. I think cats are smarter than we are. If we don't know our true home, ooh, this is good. We're forever tempted to roam in vain. God, you write a country music song on that. If we don't know our true home, we're forever tempted to roam in vain. Search for goodness, love, and meaning. Try to say that all over again. If we don't know our true home, we're forever tempted to roam in vain, searching for goodness, love, and meaning. If we want to find our true life, however, Jesus said, abide in me. It's John 15. Biblical scholar Frederick Dale Bruner highlights how abide, like a similar word abode, evokes a sense of family and home. So Bruner translates Jesus' words this way: stay at home in me. To drive this idea home, Jesus used the illustration of branches attached to a vine. That's in the New Testament. Branches, if they want to live, must always stay at home, tenaciously fixed, abiding where they belong. That's either a cat or something bigger. To drive this idea home, Jesus used the illustration of branches attached to the vine. Branches, if they want to live, must always stay at home, tenaciously fixed, abiding where they belong. There are many voices beckoning us with hollow promises to fix our problems or provide us some new wisdom or exhilarating future. Watch Joe Rogan. He loves that stuff. Look at all these lifestyle hacks. There are many voices beckoning us with hollow promises to fix our problems or provide us some new wisdom. They're all promoting mushrooms now, taking mushrooms, psychedelics. Oh, it's healing people. Provide us some new wisdom or exhilarating future. But if we're to truly live, we must remain in Jesus. We must stay at home. That's beautiful. I'm going to save that. What pulls you away from your home in Jesus? Probably stress for me. I get to thinking how I'm going to fix my own, I go off on my own deal. Spend most of my time, I'm a rogue, I'm out, whatever. And to remind myself, dude, you're not alone. How has Jesus shown himself to be your true source of life? Jesus, I like to roam. I'm pulled in all kinds of directions, but I want to stay at home with you. You are my life. Help me abide in you. At home in Jesus. You read, I'm always working at Matthew 5, 6, 7, John 14, 15, 16. You read John 14, 15, and you understand at home in Jesus. You get it. Because it's actually at home in you. Okay? You're walking the walk, doing the best we can, prayer, meditate on it, whatever the case is, and then receiving these promises because he's going to train you up. Not me, not this, not something else. The ultimate teacher is in John 14, 15. He's going to train us up with the Spirit of truth, the Holy Spirit, God, the whole shebang. Once again, united. United in spirit as one. That's home. Love you. God bless.